Hello, Citizen Chris again. It's the morning of the 3rd of January and had a great day yesterday. Helped an awful lot of people into the game. And let's do that cargo run. Just to make sure these people could spot me, because everyone's just running around in the basic flight suit. I'm still about 1.8 million. I'm in the gold flight suit here. With a Sandman's head on, so it's just easy to spot. Why is it not giving me that? Oh, well, anyway, you got the idea. So I've done many cargo runs and I've spawned ships. As I was saying earlier, I'll just recap that. I had friends of mine who've been in the game for years, getting frustrated, screaming like babies that the game was broken because their 1 or 2 or 3 ships could not be spawned. And the real trick is if you bring a ship in and it has no doors, no matter what it says, claim it. And if you press file claim and it doesn't claim it, it is claiming it. You click on that, it will claim it. And if it's working properly, you can go pay expedited fee, and it doesn't cost you anything. So that's Sabre cover. I'm pulling it back from Levski because it's useful. But I had problems getting in the comment. So I did this. I just literally went down every single ship in my list, which is quite extensive, and re-pulled them in. And I'll tell you what. Let's try a Connie. I did it with this one yesterday, and I logged out, logged back in. It was still good. Just a little exercise first. So, just to prove a point, when this came in, it had no doors, no weapons, no doors, no nothing. And I had to do the respawn thing. I was just doing for the insurance. And I went out of the game for about an hour. I had about an hour off. And spawned it back in and she was fine. So look. Yeah. So things to look out for. In fact, there's side doors on the top, but there's the cargo door. It's there. And here's the elevator. So let's take this. I was going to take a different ship, but I'll take this. I'll do a Levski run in this one. Not as big as having my Starfarer, but since we're here. Wonderful ship, this one. Especially when it has seats in it and everything. So that trick of spawning in the insurance, despite what it says, sometimes, you know, if you're on the same pad, so you spawn it in Alisar and it's got no doors, it seems not to want to do the insurance. If you've got another ship, it helps to spawn another ship. But even if you just click on that insurance thing, it works. So, flight ready. Red 2 for Levski. So there's Port Olisar. Levski's on Delamar, and Delamar's way. Look at all this. There's Delamar. Click on that. Click on that. Set as destination. Doesn't matter if it's red at the minute. That little marker on the left hand side is therefore pointing towards the Delamar. It's orange because it's obscured, that's why it's red on here. We'll just need to move out of the way of Olisar, really. Here's the Connie. Beautiful ship. Sounds great as well, that's the other thing. Get the Connie. Right, so just press up. Which is quite quiet. Go back in then. Swing over. That red thing's now blue thing. Still got my undercarriage down. And hold down B. The longest jump in the game at the moment. Got weapon racks out and missile racks out. The missiles are a bit dodgy. They don't seem to be working overly well. The Connie. But she's got enough guns as well. It's tough. See, my undercarriage is still down. If I was going to go Levski, I'll probably have to raise that undercarriage. And there it goes, raising the undercarriage. Trying to avoid hitting that big asteroid in front of me. That is a big old asteroid. Look at the size of that. Whoa, these random asteroids are random. So, now I'm going to push forward a little. I want to find Levski and determine whether I need to jump around the planet or I can just fly straight to it. If it's like 100 kilometers, it's just on the other side of the rim. If it's more than that, it's definitely on the far side of Delamar. Delamar is just one almighty big asteroid. So big it has a very thin atmosphere. Not as thin as yellow, so. Alright, I think that is the Skyrim crater, I think, in front of me on the left. Here. Let's have a look. Ooh, that was close. Right, so when you first jump in, I can still see the orbital markers here, because I'm still got Delamar as the destination. You only see orbital markers if you've got the moon, whichever one you're at, with a selected destination. So I might need to use those. Where's Levski? There's a lot going down setting up structure. It doesn't always work. Where's Levski? Levski. Anyone see it? Shout out if you see Levski, will you? It's a fair old ship, so I'm just taking my time looking around. Why am I not seeing Levski? I think Levski will be off in that direction somewhere, but the old thing. One over here, not into that one. Do I know when over there? Should be. Levski. That's had these big asteroids we've just zoomed in with. But the only problem with going to Levski is you have to do a little bit of flying. I'm going to re-establish the connection to the planet. So I'm going to go to my position, and the map will zoom over. This little blur here is I zoom into, and click on planet. There's Levski on the opposite side. You see there? So I want to use orbital markers to zoom around to the opposite side. But to still set it as destination, so my orbital markers are highlighted. And you have to keep your nose in the right directions on these things. Let's put it. Ooh, the blue one over there, wasn't there? I'm quite close to the. There's a blue one. Look, blue, 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 blue. All right. Oh, there's Levski. It says 161 kilometers. That is not there. It's not on this side of the thing. I believe. I believe that's on the other side of the rock. Why am I not getting... Oh, why can I not fly to these orbital markers? Oh well, let's do some flying then. So, put my foot down, hold down the left shift key. That's what you got, and that will boost you up. Fortunately, I am not flying into an asteroid thing. Raise it a bit. I'm keeping that one that says obstructed on my left window there. And a big old ship, so she'll take time. Now it's not obstructed. This is, this is not an ideal orbital marker, but any orbital marker is better than none. So you're taking me further away, but that's fine. You don't have to do set destination. I think you just point to orbital markers and press B and you go, which is a very useful feature. But I think we might even see that we're further away from Levski, but that's okay. That's another orbital marker there. That big one, that could be the Skyrim crater, couldn't it? There's Levski. So yeah, I'm now 120 away. Now you see the what I'm looking for, the edge essentially of the moon, and that Levski at 115 is just on the other side of the rim of the moon. So if 114 is not that far, so I'm going to fly to it. So I don't point at Levski because it's not actually on that piece of planet. I'm going to put in hopefully a little bit of asteroid-free space. It's very asteroidy there. Let my speed build up. If you're in like a fighter, then it takes less time to do this. So that was holding down the left shift key. You do not use your mouse, you do not use your joystick. If you move those, that speed will be reduced back down to 190, which is too slow. So these are supposed to be meters per second. So that's really, oh, see, look, I see I just banged my elbow there. So I'm just going to boost up again. They seem to have, turned a lot of systems off to stop the bugs we've been having. So I'm only 60 odd kilometers from Levski now. That means that it's come over the rim, and that is now on this side of Delamar. There it's all jumping down. I'm coming down into atmosphere now. No? It's all very dark, isn't it? Do you see my speed's dropping as it's getting atmospheric drag? I certainly don't want to hit the ground this quick. Pull my nose up. Always get your nose above Levski. Oh, by God. Or you do that. You hit the planet. Here's me hit the planet. I've got to get better than this because they let you bounce like a rubber ball at the moment. And, you know, not good. So, get her up. A bit more height. And foot down. So the current altitude is 2,600 feet, but I still hit the ground. So the altitude is the altitude above the average surface level, which, as you can see, on a lumpy, bumpy asteroid, can be nowhere near where you think the ground is. So we're going to have it set so there is in planes we have the actual altitude and the altitude above the ground below you showing. So we're going to have something sorted out that relative altitude, which is usually denoted by the letter R. So the fastest it's let me doing is 280 odd because I'm in the maximum safe speed because I'm in the atmosphere. Not much of an atmosphere, but there we go. Such a pretty game. You hear me gulping? That's because I'm having a coffee. And you can see multiple ship icons below. So if I turn towards it, my speed will drop down to 190, which is not bad. But I'm obviously very close to Levski now. I'm 8 kilometers away. So I'm going to lower my undercarriage in a second. Doesn't always work, so make sure it actually does it. It will say lowering undercarriage. There we go. Or deploying undercarriage.
Landing gear deployed.
There, landing gear deployed. That will drop me down to 50. I'm still keeping my nose above Levski. When you get down to a kilometer, you stop until you're really good at flying. And nighttime approach is always slightly more dodgy. And you can't get much more dodgy than bouncing off the planet. I literally haven't done a cargo run in this thing. Oh, you see, do this. I want to stop. Right, speed dropping. Now you'll see if I do the 2D mouse, there's this sort of half Levski. No, not Levski, Delamar. There are ways of dealing with this. Oh yeah, if I hold down F, you can see there's this internal thing. So if I press Alt, my mouse back in the game, and I hold down F, this little slider below, I think it was SDL Youngbo that showed me this on one of his videos. Good man. You just click anywhere on that slider, and that big zoom in of Levski disappears. So that's kind of on Levski Delamar. I keep calling Delamar Levski, and you know what? So does so many other people. All right, so I need to get just well. No, that'll do. I can do it from here. F1. 2 little icons down here. You must always ask for permission, especially Levski because it's underground. They have to open up. So let's click on that, and sometimes you hear him.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Ooh, we are honoured. And sometimes you don't. Then you press F1 and get that off the screen. And they have 4 sort of football pitch sized openings into the ground below. And I can't see it. Let me put that on. Where is it, man? Go a bit closer. Another reason why it's easy to see in the daylight. Was that the more? I'm actually looking for the thing sliding open. No rush. Can't see these things. Don't guess. There will be an open rectangle. Oh, there it is. With a spike. There's the spike. Spike is the landing spike. Only you can see it in the game. Even your co-pilot doesn't see it at the moment. And you need to get the nose of your ship on that spike, and you must use automatic landing. I know I can do a manual landing here, but if you do an automatic landing, your ship is registered properly for the base, and if they tug it away, your cargo is not lost or anything like that. So here I am. I'm literally just nose diving in. When I think I'm close enough, I will hold down N, automatic landing. And I'm not getting it yet. Mind you, that might be because I'm in this mode. No, I need to go a little bit closer to that spike. You need to literally intersect with a spike. Here we go, automatic. I tend to swing around underneath to make sure the landing gear is hitting the deck before I switch it off. Should say
Landing complete.
landing
What does it
complete.
say?
And then I click my button, which turns off the power. So the ship doesn't suddenly boost forward in the hangar. Now, what you would do, if you haven't got a joystick with a button set up for it, is you would hold F, and you would look down here, depends on what ship you're on, and make sure it says, you know, turn the power off, or whatever it is. Where is the thing? Oh, it might be above on there, Connie. So you should turn your engines off and turn the power off. I've got one button that does all. Open the back. You don't want to be opening the back. That's it, engine off. So you have to make sure your engine was tipped off. I thought that was a power button. Oh yeah, it's saying power on here. Because I've turned it off. So you can look over here and choose exit. So the word exit just there. Or you just hold down H. That seems to be the most reliable. So hold H to get out of the seat. Right, and then I can run forward. I'm not going to use the cargo door. Don't want people sneaking on. And then waiting for me to fill my Connie up, and then flying off with all my cargo. And there are people that hang around hangars to do this trick. So one of the reasons why I'm flying it this early in the morning is not so many people on. Servers are smoother. I don't care. I know what you say, Chris. Chris Roberts. He says the problems are nothing to do with the number of people in the system. I disagree. Experientially, means by experience. Can't believe I just explained that, but there we go. It seems to be worse the more people in. So, Levski, of course, is not Olisar. Olisar can spawn, in theory, 140 people at any moment. Everyone spawns at Olisar. It's quite a complicated object. They've been in you know, caterpillars and things like that. And the whole server just goes all chunky. Levski's a lot quieter, and I love Levski. If I had the choice, I would always spawn at Levski. If I log out here, theoretically I should log back in. I think it's worked for me like 4 or 5 times now. Most of the time you just end up back at Olisar. Right, out I come. We had to do a sort of tour of Levski earlier, so parts 1 and 2 somewhere there. Yeah. Do you know what? It's just worth coming down here to look out the window. Eee. Not the best window, but by the statue in there. A lovely piece of in-game art. But we saw that, what, 2 years ago? Anyway, so I want to just do a quick nasty run. So straight over here. They're the consoles, these blue consoles. Look down, click. Best thing you can do is diamond and gold. You have to know your prices. Back in Olisar. Assume. In fact, no, I've just flown over in that one, haven't I? So, diamond is 22, which is not great. Gold is 18, which is not great because it will sell for like 21 to 24. I'm not too fussed. Beryl is 7. Actually, you can get that cheaper elsewhere, but it's not going to be great. I'm just going to fill it full of gold. 96 SCU, that's not that much actually. It's the same as a Starfarer. Not Starfarer, Freelancer. You know what? Have I got? Let's go to the ship spawn. Let's see if I've got a Starfarer here. Because if I'm going to do a run, I'd rather do 291 SCU. If I'm only making a few UEC per thing. Alright, let's look. Got a Starfarer here. Olisar. Yeah, it's a shame. Oh, that's a Lipsky. What am I looking at? Look, I've got the bog standard. I'm looking at the two Geminis. The bog standard one's on here. So if I retrieve that, you'll see a big ship.
All of our landing areas are currently full.
Yeah.
Please hold for assignment.
That's fine. Please hold. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing
I
pad.
told you not to panic. If I pull back, pull forward. Look at the list again. It will show me which one it's on. So Starfarer is currently at Hangar 4, which is okay. And we're now going to fill it full of gold. Now, if the prices are good, and it doesn't look like it right this second, I will make about 200,000 UEC on this run. But I've got $1.79 million. Yeah. So if I lose 460,000 gold's worth of UEC, it's not so bad. I can recover that money quite quickly. So I'm going to change it on the hydrometer. Hold on. Sometimes you get this. Let's go sell. Sell. Buy. Location. Okay. I'm having a really dicking around with the system, so I'm going to go to the Starfarer, open her up and close her. And that hopefully will register with this. This is not something that happens a lot, but when it happens, it can be frustrating. This is how to deal with it. You'll see that Starfarer basically just fits. Well, there's quite a lot of leeway, but magically it zooms up in front of me. There she is. Now this is a ship. You've not seen one of these. This was meant to be the size of a Ford Transit. Now watch me run towards it. And all of a sudden you realise, hey, that is one big ship. Yeah? So, it's a fueler. Oh, that's why it wouldn't let me do it. This has spawned, look, without the tanks. The back door has no door. This is the effect. So you can get this at Levski. You can get a Grim Hex, but I'm going to go back in, respawn it. Why am I going slow all of a sudden? Better. It's amazing how silky smooth this game is at 15 frames a second. It's crazy. I know you're used to playing, you know, things at 60 or 144 hertz or whatever. And that is the NVIDIA card telling me how fast I'm playing. And the other day I played in 4K and it was exactly the same frames. So it's not my end that's causing it, it's all to do with the server end. But it's still silky smooth, you know. When it drops down to 2 or 3 frames a second, it's lagola, or jerkola. So, let's do this. Let's prove the point. So I've got the Starfarer, and it's spawned incorrectly, and I will try and claim it. And if it won't let me claim, I'll bring back the other one, so it'll disappear. It's on Hangar 4, so it doesn't want to claim usually. There we go. So file a claim. See? Now it's actually claiming that, but I want to do the expedited one. So you go back in, it still says Hangar 4. So what I need to do is pull in another ship. Anything will do.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
The Starfarer should be whipped away. It's not. And I shall cry like a baby. Go down to the Starfarer. Now you see, awaiting delivery 6 hours. But if I go expedite, pay expedited fee, 31 minutes. I don't want to wait 31 minutes. So let's do the one in the Connie 2. We've got 2 Connies here actually. It was Connie 2 anyway. Let's take in. I don't even know what Connie 2 is about, or Connie 3. We seem to be spawning multiple ships.
Ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Hangar 4 is it, or Hangar 1? Hangar 3. Right, you can't win, can you? So I'm not going to wait for the Starfarer. But when it comes back, it would be spawned correctly. What we might do is do this again. So let's just bring this guy in. Price is any better yet? Let's go location, Starfarer 2. That one. You see the size of the Starfarer, 291 SCU. But it's not going to be around for 31 minutes, so diamonds 22, gold should be 14. So it's basically stealing money from me here. The problem is with the dynamic economy is, I mean, look at that, it's not even worth the trip really, but I'm going to purchase gold. The NPCs aren't taking part in this economy, and so when people come along, they buy some gold and they fly off. Then the prices are changing very dramatically. That's my thoughts. I might be completely wrong. What was it? 3, wasn't it? No, that's 3. Good. They did say these will be actual lists with mechanical parts that would break down. Game's rough enough, so hopefully it's just not. So we're gonna have a look at the Connie. The Connie is now full of gold, isn't it? I'm disappointed about the size of the hangar bay being on the cargo bay being. We'll have a look at the cargo bay. I don't really. Well, I've gone up. Only a couple $100 grand, isn't it? The torch on. Now you can. Somebody was saying you can only spawn it by being in the middle of the thing and make it open up. That's not true. Right, we'll look at it inside then. Where is this? Ba 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 bang. You gotta be chill, you know. You keep moving towards your goal. Things coming away trip you up. That's not so bad. But just before we go up, you can see stars there, so we know the roof is open. If you come in there and you've just spawned, you've just landed in the ship, then you do a cargo pickup, and then you want to take off, you have to ask permission to leave. Otherwise that door will not be open and you'll just bang against the roof, which is of course hysterical fun. I'll go towards the back. Try not to hit the ladder. And we see that there's absolutely no cargo there at all. Isn't that interesting? No cargo. Now this is Starfarer 2, and I put it in Starfarer 2. Let's go and spawn the other Starfarer. Oof, remember? Keep going towards your goal. Whoop. And don't worry too much about it. Right, let's make sure I shut this one up, just in case the cargo's there, it's just not showing. That Starfarer 2 is on landing pad 3. And there's nothing I can do. I should be able to press F1 and check what's on the ship. But that's not quite working properly yet. Turn my torch off. Oh, bouncing on the door. So the lift has been taken already. Humdy humdy hum. In I go. Let's have a look. 2 customs. If there is cargo in that ship, which it's not, I can't see, which is not something I've seen before. It's safe. If I spawn the other Connie, it will store that ship with its cargo. There's famous last words. Alright, so let's check. They're all at Levski, look. That's the one that's showing 9600. Let's retrieve that puppy.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
2. 2. Go and see if this has got the cargo in it. Now I don't know why we're getting these multiple Connies. I do own 2 Connies. One is stand-in for the Idris, and the other one is my Aquila, or Quilla, what the hell it is. It's the Quilla, isn't it? Because it's the Latin word for... Ooh, bounced on the door. Oh no no no, come on. Don't die me. If it did die and I come back in, these ships will still be at Levski with the cargo. One of them will be anyway. This looks like the Aquila. Aquila, there we go. Aquila. And we shall see. One of the best ships in the game, Connie. Love Connie. I'll stand in the middle so you don't have your head squashed. Ah, there's the cargo. But what's this ship? So watch out for these little tricks. Always check the cargo. That's something I've not done before. But she is rammed to the teeth there. It's all solid gold. Can you imagine how much that would weigh? The fact that this thing can lift off is incredible. When you see the Starfarer full of gold, it's even scarier. This is only 96 standard cargo units, and the Starfarer is 291. Right, there we go. Yeah, you're welcome. And I'm just going to hold the space bar and not touch my mouse or anything. I get this sometimes. She's not lifting, right? If she doesn't lift, go back into the cockpit. Turn the engines off manually. Down here, engine off. And then turn her on. Look at the energy consumptions, you'll see that they go down when you turn the engine off. The engine back on. And it's, oh my god, this is the mouse now. You see the mouse was over at an angle. So I'm going to use the keyboard just to straighten her up. Keep that mouse in the middle more or less. Now for outside, you should see I go straight through the open door. That looks like it's a tight fit, but believe me, compared to the Starfarer, that is nothing. I'm pressing forward. I'm not using my joystick at the second. Bring your nose up. The mouse. And we're going forward. Back in the cockpit. I will get my joystick out. I'm doing 50 because the undercarriage is down. Press N. Occasionally you rubber band back in, so be careful. You have to make sure that you aren't going too fast in case you end up back in the hangar all of a sudden doing 200 knots, you know. So just boost it a bit because it can do 285 at the moment. As I get higher up, I will be able to go faster and faster. I'm going to press F2. I'm going to set my destination for Port Olisar. So there's the zoom in. But just zoom out with the wheel. We are a long way away, and the planet of, here it comes. We said it will come in, put it over your crosshairs. Not only absolute science, zoom in a little bit. Start to see the outer planets. Finger up. Now, I don't know why, but fortunately, Olisar at the moment is not orbiting, it's in a static position. Set as destination. It's obscured, but that's fine. It's because of all these rocks around. Right, and press F2. And I have a line on my central map. So look. This thing. That is pointing towards the obscured thing. Because it's pointing right down, I guess that's pointing through the planet. If we go F2 again, and I go back to my destination, back to my position, we should see that we're on the far side. Go to my position. Go to my position. Oh, I've got the 2D one on. Go to my position. Oh, this is not good. Right, is this 2D? Yeah. Right, oh, that's it, gone. So F2. Go to my position. Zoom in, and we're trying to fly through the planet. So right mouse allows you to move it, left mouse allows you to rotate the position, and you can see I'm trying to go right through Delamar. So I'm going to have to use some orbital markers. To use orbital markers, I have to click on Delamar and set it as destination. Yeah. I can already see around me there's a lot more markers. They're the orbital markers. There's a blue one over there. We'll use that in a second. So you have to have the planet, although sort of planet, here we go, the moon selected before you can use it. So, F2. With the Delamar selected, if I pull up, I should see, there's an OM. Well, that's only 47 kilometers away. This one? Is that going to be Levski? Yeah, that's Levski. Alright, let's go to the other one then. I'm swinging this ship around like it's not full of gold here. There it is. Did I just miss it? There it is. So just get out. So hold down B. 45-kilometer walk. This will take no time at all. There you go. Now, if you're going towards Olisar, if you see the planet, you know that you're going the right way. So if I do F2 again, I'm still here. I see the red line pointing downwards, so I'm just above. So if I pull out, I should not be able to see Olisar clearly. That's because I've rotated the map. Look. Let's go in. The other way to do it, if you can't actually see Olisar, is to just fly to Crusader. She's a big planet. Usually fairly easy to see. What's going on there? Once you rotate that map, it's sometimes really dicky. Olisar should be here. It's disappearing from me, look. Let's click on Crusader. And you see it's obscured. So that means I need to find another orbital marker. So I have to make sure I've got Dalamar selected. It requires a bit of patience. This is not great, the system. It needs work. But this is what we got, and this is how to play with it. So don't go bitching. This is an alpha. Okay. We will say, oh, we need to change that. And they go, yeah, we do, don't we? So F2. You find just another orbital marker. So as I point down, that line is pointing that way. So there's 4. Just go there. I'm going to use that red line. That's just pointing towards Olisar. There's the sun, which is in the center of the system. And there is that nebula. My guess is we're still on the wrong side. It's non-Euclidean geometry, just go with it. So I'm down there now. No, I'm more on the right side now. Because you'll find that Crusader's in this direction. I have twisted it. Zoom right out. Well, there's the curve. There's Crusader. The Crusader is clickable and it's green, so I'm on the correct side of the planet now, or correct side of the moon, and I'm going to see if I can just zoom in and just go straight to Olisar. If I can't, I will go to Crusader. There's Olisar, right? There it is. Click on that, set a destination, press F2. Green line, just point the ship on that little map in the center with the concentric circles until you're pointing at Olisar. Oh, right. Olisar is there. If it's not there, just point your damn ship at Crusader and press B and it will go. Yeah? Because at this range, Olisar and Crusader are, in the same place. Big planet. I'm not sure where we stand now. I think that is smaller than Jupiter at the moment. We did have it at one stage the size of Jupiter. Long time ago. I think we reduced it when we brought Olisar in. There she is. I'm going to drop my undercarriage in a second. Now, a lot of people making the mistake here of trying to request landing when their undercarriage wasn't down. So, go below using the Z key and just tilting my thing, you can see that. I can stop moving forward. As to say in the world of Harry Potter, Resto Memento. Can't believe I did that. And more or less, you should be able to see the platforms. Now, I'm just below these platforms, I can see. That little sort of octagonal thing that pokes out from the side. I just press up. You'll see that on top of that is platform 0, or whatever strut it is. There's 4 struts. And it will offer me a landing pad on this strut, hopefully. There's a lot of ships down there, and I can see we're going to get a pad with a ship on it already. There, you can see the landing pads now. You can see the surface of them. So if I press F1, hit the little chatty guys down here in the corner, and go horizontal landing. We may even hear him today.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Alright. Now you can actually see there's the spike. That's actually landing bay 10 because I know this. So you get rid of that by pressing F1. Point your nose towards it. You're only going 50 because the landing gear's down. This is a big ship and she's full of gold. So slow down when you get near. Otherwise you'll overshoot. Hopefully one of these guys and their ships down there won't come bashing into me. And I'll lose all my gold. This is the dangerous moment because I've got people around me. They dick about. Only because they don't know how to fly yet. There we go. So, hold down N. Nice F4. See the Merlin on the back? That's the 2 little engines of the Merlin on the back. Can't get out the Merlin at the moment. And I'm going to kill the power.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Missiles go in. Go to the cockpit. Hold down H. Now this is where you get people griefing you. They want to steal your cargo. I don't think we'll get that today, but the way it's gone today, who knows. And I left my torch running, but anyway, just go down. Keep this landing pad thing in, this elevator in view. Step back. And get rid of it. Come on. Come on. Go up. Now, we have this breaching idea that people will be able to get in ships, but I don't think that's working. Dumpers depot. Turn the torch off. There's a man in the gold suit and the rag on his head. That me. Press F1, you'll be able to get the first person view. Open the airlock. This is the best button in the game. If you're having problems with buttons, this is the best button. Only click on it once. Get in here. I'm in 10, so I can just run straight to the console and flog my stuff off. Once you flog your stuff off, let them steal your ship, it doesn't really matter. You can always claim it back for free. Oh, I don't want to do that one, I do sell, don't I? Sell. And one of these, the one at the bottom, there's 96 filled up. Gold. Oh my god, what did I buy it for? 21, and I'm selling. No, buy it, bought it for 18. I'm going to make hardly anything per unit here. Alright, so I made 50,000 ish, which is just rubbish for a Levski run. But normally, before I do it, these struts are all different, by the way. You'll find different prices on different struts, but it isn't worth jerking around. You want to get your ships sold, your cargo sold. What you could do is just not do it, but look at your prices. Pick any old ship. Diamond should be 37. This is 31. So somebody's been pushing diamond in. That should be 31 and it's 30, is it? Let's have a look. Hold on. Can I get closer to that? That's 30. That should be 31. So it's reduced slightly. That's where my profit margin went. I'll show you the best cargo run now. We shall do a good cargo run. Now I can't get my Starfarers and Geminis into Grim Hex. We're going to go to Grim Hex. We're going to do the medical supplies. Medical supplies should be around about. We're doing my freelancer. Medical supplies should be 51 units at Grim Hex and 76 units at Olisar. You can't look it up because they don't have them for sale. So we are just going to go there. I have seen it as much as 175 units for medical supplies. Obviously I would not pay that. Now, Grim Hex is a lot nearer, but it's also a tricky landing place. Levski is nothing in comparison, but you don't have to fly along, you know, go around the planet. Grim Hex, which one was I on? I didn't pay attention. Is it 2? Let's have a look. I would say not. Oh, there's my freelancer. Welcome to the alpha. Alright, I'm going to cut it here because this server was holding me on the... It's not just my ship, look, there's the one over there as well, look. Just there, spinning. All down there. Zoom in quite a lot. Quite sure what that is. Oh, that's a Mustang. And here's my Lancer. The doors are on, but she's just not landed correctly. I could call her again, I suppose. This is a sign of a bad server. So honestly, just get yourself out. You know, don't do cargo runs on bad service. Alright, anyway, Citizen Chris signing off. I hope this was good for you. Took me a few days to get this together, but I haven't had that. I haven't had that in the 3.0 at all. Not even in the PTU. It's a sign of a bad server. There's another one over there, look. Hold down there. You can zoom a long way. What is that? Is that a prospector? Or is that a buccaneer? Hard to work out. Could have been a bucky. There's Yela. Oh, something coming in, look. Now the people try to land on the edge of platform so they don't get their ship. He's an idiot. They get their ship tucked away, but you get your ship tucked away. That is you know, securely tucked away. That's the Avenger. It's going to get a lot smaller. What a pretty game. Good. He's hurt his back, look. Walk like a duck. That didn't work. None of this is working. Okay. I was gone now. I was going to salute. Alright. I'll go this way because he thinks I'm going to steal his ship. I don't know how to steal a ship. I'm going to give it a look. I'm just innocently running around. My freelancer is 1.2 kilometers away. He's suspicious, isn't he? I bet he's got no cargo. I don't know what the mechanism is. Let's have a look, see if it offers me somewhere breaching into his ship. I'm getting nothing, you see. There is no breach mechanism there. A nice ship though, isn't it? Pretty ship. Pretty. I don't know which version is this. This has a back door. Maybe offers me breaching on the back door. No, that's a lock ship, and it's not allowing me to break in, which is a good sign. This one is 50% bigger on final release. This is just an interim. There's his little gun. It's quite a good ship. I just prefer more powerful ships because I've got them. Good starter ship, that one. Alright, I'm going to sign off. I'm not going to bother going back in. I'm just going to die. And, that's my oxygen. 94%, so the oxygen is working again. Yeah. That wasn't going down at all before, unless it went down to 0. And, Citizen Chris signing off, and I'll hope you have a good one, and I hope you enjoy these videos. Please like, subscribe and comment. It really does help. I'm just trying to give you actual real gameplay, yeah, with as much advice as possible. As you can hear, I narrate virtually every second of this video. I can waffle forever, but I think I'm giving you good advice, and you can just sort of, like, you know, eat your breakfast and watch these kind of things. Yeah. Kind of nice. Alright, cheers. Have a good one.